cervical disc problems can be really intense. They're also called slip disc, herniated disc, bulging disc. There's a lot of different names for it, but when someone comes in that having a 7 out of 10 or higher pain, I typically say, hey, that's a disc problem. It's just a matter of how severe it is. They can also create pain locally just in the neck, in the upper back, into the shoulder, or all the way down the arm in any combination, either on the inside of the arm or on the outside there. So any of that can present or be caused by a disc problem in your neck, and essentially they are a herniation or an irritation to the intervertebral disc. This is a model of the low back, but it's kind of like the neck. Essentially, when we get in close here, this is a vertebral body, that's a vertebral body. In between those is the vertebral disc. Now that disc is made up of cartilage around the outside and a nucleus pulposus in the middle. So think of a jelly donut in between each vertebra. And so when you experience getting out of bed and your neck is really tight and you're what we call hinging, so you're kind of getting up, that pain you feel is a compression of the spine, and your disc is super sensitive to pressure. And so that causes an intense pain, and you didn't injure yourself sleeping. So typically that pain you feel when you're getting out, that crick in your neck, is usually a disc problem of some kind. Now there's a huge variety of disc problems, everything from my neck's a little bit stiff, I got a little bit of pain, all the way till I can't feel my arm, it's completely numb, I feel like I need surgery yesterday. And so with all of those different presentations, we have to go through a lot of different diagnostics to figure out what's going on. When we're diagnosing your neck problem, the first thing we do is rule out any red flags. So do you have fever, cough, anything that is more systemic type problems, or lower extremity symptoms that are caused from your neck complaints? That's the type of thing that we're looking for. Things like unexplained weight loss and things like that. And once those are ruled out, then we go into a little bit more detail with neurological testing. So we will test basically motor function, sensory function, and deep tendon reflex to try to locate where the problems are, or if there are any neurological deficits. So once that's out of the way, then we do a movement assessment where we go through basically what we call the cardinal movements of planes, or cardinal planes of movement. So all the way forward, all the way back, twisting to each side, laterally flexing, and we're checking for how far you can bend, as well as what pain are you having with each movement. So it means something different to us if you're turning left and you have pain on your left side versus your right side. You can imagine that when you turn this way, you're compressing the structures on this side and you're stretching the ones on here. So different things, different structures in your neck will be affected when you do that. So lastly, we do a McKinsey evaluation test, and that is an assessment trying to figure out how you can help yourself. We're looking for what movements make you feel better and what movements make you feel worse, so we can figure out what can you do on your own repeatedly to get yourself better. Once we have a thorough evaluation completed, then we can develop a treatment plan, actually a diagnosis, then a treatment plan based on your specific presentation, your symptoms and signs and so forth. So we can do many things to get you feeling better. We've got dry needling, where we place really small needles right in the bottom part of your neck, put some light stimulation, electrical current through there, which will relax those muscles. We do soft tissue work, different types like active release technique, deep tissue massage, and trigger point work. All of that to just relax the muscles. And in the office, we also adjust you, chiropractic manipulation, which frees up motion. So if you're restricted into one motion, we can adjust that and significantly increase your range of motion. We can also do some what's called post-isometric relaxation or assisted stretching, which will significantly increase your range of motion also. So some of the at-home stuff you'll do are many different exercises where we give homework periodically, and we try to limit that as much as possible. One of our beliefs is just, how can you get the most benefit with the least amount of effort? So I won't give you 10 exercises, I'll give you 1 to 2, and just do those, and when you've done those, then we'll give you more or take those away and add different ones. So ultimately, we've got a mix of in-office things that we can do where we're adjusting, soft tissue work, dry needling, mobilizations of the neck, and then there's homework you can do where you can significantly help yourself, where one part, I think of it like playing offense and defense, where we can have you sit in a specific way so you're not making your neck worse, and then you can be doing exercises to help yourself feel better. So all that combined typically works better than just one modality, like only adjusting or only doing soft tissue work or only doing rehab, that those combined work significantly better. So if you think you might have a disc problem in your neck, give us a call. We can really help you.